Okay, here we are, Daddy Jack's Cooking with the Blues, 165 Bank Street, New London, Connecticut, Chaplin's Restaurant. We got Bob Jacko, my friend, on camera, Bob Jacko Productions. And today we're going to do, it's after Easter, we got some beautiful ham left over, and you know, it's always a quandary of what to do with it. So we're going to do a ham and brie soup. It's kind of modeled after like a parmentier, soup parmentier, which is a French farmer's, like a peasant soup. It's a vegetable soup. We're gonna have what I put in it here. We got Yukon Gold potatoes, carrots, red and yellow green onions, red yellow onions, leeks, fennel. I use the leaves and the chopped fennel, Yukon Gold, and potatoes. I said that, and we got some diced, you know, some nice diced ham. It's got a little bit of fat on it, so what I like to do is put that in first. Just use a little bit of butter, a little bit of vegetable salad oil, and cook it in a little bit, just to cook the fat off of that ham a little bit. And then we'll add our vegetables. I don't really want to cook our vegetables too much, because I want to keep them like the texture, like kind of al dente, kind of crisp. So we'll just brown up our, melt the fat off all this ham and brown it up just a little bit. Alright, so finish dicing up the Yukon Golds while the ham is ready. Should be browned off nicely. Yeah, see? Yeah. Okay, we add all the vegetables into it. Our Yukon Golds. I just want to cook it a little bit all together. Josh, throw me a little bit of flour in there. And just a little salt and pepper here. You don't want to be too much because that ham tends to be kind of salty. We got nice chicken stock cooking. Don't forget the potato itself is going to thicken the soup a little bit, so we add just a little bit of flour into it. Thank you, Josh. A little bit of flour. You can even call this a ham and brie chowder. We use a brie soup in there with it. Kind of come up, you know, the soup is soup. You just come up with a decent name. Marketing strategy, I call it. Okay, we add the chicken stock into it. Got a little bit of water into it, just to cover, make sure everything's covered up. Okay, move it over to the center burner. Just bring it up to a simmer, and then we'll add our brie at the end. This is Daddy Jack's Cooking with the Blues. Okay, if you want to take a look at this soup here, so you got all our vegetables in there cooking, simmering nicely. And then what I'm going to do is add some brie into it. Add some brie. And just like this, slow cooking until the potatoes and everything are soft. And that's going to be our soup, and then I'll take enough for tonight and add some cream into it, a little half and half. And that's it for now. Just turn the fire down low, cover it up. Just leave it for about 20 minutes. Okay, so we made the the ham, potato, and Brie soup. So what we're going to do is, I'm going to show you how we just finish it off here. It's funny because usually the Brie melts off into it, but here it's kind of stayed, it's pretty dried, so it's kind of staying, the texture is staying pretty good as it is. I always like to finish with a little green onion. You see where the Brie stayed kind of firm, it's kind of dried, the Brie is kind of dried. Usually the Brie is real soft, it'll melt into the soup, but I kind of like it like this. Alright. Let's give it a taste. French peasant soup. Tastes almost like scalloped potatoes with ham. Really good. And with the vegetables in there to give it a little color. It's all made from scratch, no preservatives in it, no canned stuff. But it's Daddy Jack's Cooking with the Blues. Hope you enjoyed it. You buy even a rotisserie chicken at the store, save the bones, make a little stock out of it, turn that into some soup. You get an extra meal out of it for your family. Plus you cook with stock, you know, get a whole chicken, cut the breast off, cut the legs off, simmer it, start buying whole chickens. That way you get the stock, you can freeze it, and you got yourself, anytime you're making soup, you have stock available. It's Daddy Jack's Cooking with the Blues here. Chaplin's Restaurant, 165 Bank Street in London, Connecticut. Beautiful waterfront city down here. Best kept secret in New England. Bob Jacko, my friend, Bob Jacko Productions. Thanks for all your help, Bob, and putting us up on the internet. Pretty soon, we're going to stream the show on CTV 14 out of Windham, Charter Cable out of Windham, Connecticut, where I produce my show. Have a great night.